How is everyone today? I hope you're doing well and staying safe wherever you are. But welcome, and Bluma, congrats on being first and your victory. Um, Zeppy, so close. Next time. Pinky, welcome in as well. And thank you all for collecting your daily blankets. I haven't solidified yet what our donor... Oh, and Candy, welcome in as well. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right, but hi. I hope you all are staying safe and well wherever you are. There are some very devastating wildfires happening in Southern California right now. Entire suburbs have been lost to the fires. Thousands of families displaced. And I really felt like, we could do at least a little, or at least I can. It's up there if anybody wants to donate. I haven't made any incentives or anything for donating yet. If you do donate before I do, you will still get an incentive once I figure out what those incentives are. I just don't know what they are yet. I need more time. I had a rather busy day and didn't have a whole lot of time home. I'm pet setting for a friend at the moment as well. So it's like I got home and I went and took care of their pet, and then I came home and I took care of my pet, and then I still had to make dinner. So, but it's fine. I'm always happy to help a friend out. And yeah, so speaking of friends, thank you to Late Bluma for sponsoring today's stream. I'm going to give a special shout out to our beloved mod, our beloved knight of the Ren table, Late Bluma. Come on, Frosty. Yes! Yes! Frosty works! I love it. I love it. Let's see what Frosty has to say about our dear beloved Late Bluma. Hark, Late Bluma, a gesture of the digital stage, doth welcome all to her cozy hideout, a cozy cage, with sims and music she doth entertain. The crowd, aye, no bullies here. Forsooth, she doth avow, legitimate qua friendly, inclusive be her game. Man, Frosty just misgendering you, Bluma, today. In yonder dark alley, all are welcome, all the same. Pet sitting was your third job for a while, Zeppy? Can be a lot for sure. Yeah, I mean, this one's pretty low maintenance. It's a little dog, so it's not a big deal. And they have an apartment this friend lives in the same apartment complex that I do. So I don't have to go to another location and then come home, at least. So that at least makes it easier. But they needed some help. So I'm always happy to help a friend. Not sure why Frosty been misgendering our dear beloved Late Bluma, but that's okay. And we're gonna play a new game today. I should have incentives / milestones figured out by Saturday's stream. Kitty, welcome in, love. I hope you're doing well. I forgot that I had forgotten to download this game, so I'm downloading, installing, and it's trying to get it all set up here on the side. It's complex. Throws all of it at you at once. Good to know. We may burn. Oh, that's probably not the best word. We may fail rather quickly, but we'll see. Believe it or not, I started in the strategy games genre. Not the cozy games. As far as like not what I was streaming, but like what I like the first games that I played avidly were all strategy games. I grew up on like strategy and management simulations, things like the Tycoon series, Age of Empires, Sid Meier's Civilization. Those were all like my first games. I still have a lot of strategy and management simulations in my library. I'm not sure, Pinky. I'm not sure which country I'm going, like, which nation I'm going to try first. I'm going to look at them. I'm interested to see how this contrasts with Sid Meier's Civilization. Let's see. Make sure. I get all my things together on the text side here. Yours was war strategy games, Zeppy. Let's see. Pinky started Dawn of War. We play sports music and Mario Kart. Yeah. It says it's not a game, but it is a game. So please capture it. Why are you confused? I'm not going to do any mods. Maybe it needs to... Oh, there it goes. Maybe. Trying to get the other scenes set up here. Come on. I promise you, OBS, that the window I selected is in fact a game. Please show it. Okay, got that part. We got sound. Which I may need to turn down. It's bombastic. Okay. We have sound. Now if it could just get the capture bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we have Europe. It's very good music. I already am like really digging this soundtrack. All right, we're doing single player. I'm gonna be brave or stupid, depending how you look at it, and we are not gonna do a tutorial. Because I'm kind of curious how well I'll do without getting the instructions of specifically how this game works, compared to other management strategy simulations that I've played in the past. And if we fail, we fail. All right, what do we got? We got the Ottomans, we got England. Do we have Ireland? Well, there's a lot in Ireland. I'm a big fan of that. Being fairly Irish myself, as far as like heritage-wise, obviously not nationality or culturally. Culturally, I am very aware that I am very American. But my grandmother was Irish. a lot of nations to choose from. I'm very impressed by the selection. Okay. We got all the Navajo, Zia, Isleta, Kozuni. Ooh! Oh, I feel cheated. Wait. Is there something? There's the Haida! Okay. Some of y'all might not understand why I just got excited, because I really thought for a second that they completely left. I really thought for a second that they left Alaska out. I grew up in Alaska, and I'm very used to my home state being left out of basically everything. So it's kind of exciting to see that the Haida are included. I know that is Alaskan, but it's also like we're on the border there with Canada. So it's a little bit of a mix. Hi, Bluma, welcome. I think the music's a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. Okay. Hi, Micah. I don't know who I want to play as. Is there a random? Part of me is like, I want to be the Haida because it's like the closest thing I have to anything Alaskan. Because the Haida are an Alaskan tribe. But they're also a Canadian tribe, I think. Moves slowly in your experience. Good to know. And thank you for collecting your daily blanket, Micah. I don't know. It's like there's a little bit of Alaska. There's also a lot of groups. Ooh, Sligo. I have a lot of ancestors from Sligo. And Connacht, for that matter. Ooh, those are both tempting as well. I don't know. What do we got in Japan? What do we got? All the groups. This is cool. I love how many groups there are. Like, how many different nations there are. That's so cool. You haven't tried it yet, Micah? I'm excited. I'm very excited. Like, but I can't decide. And we start in 1444 AD, so we are in the very end of the medieval era. Going into the Renaissance. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Pinky. Coin toss? Coin toss only works if you only have 2 options, Zeppy. I'm leaning towards either the Haida or maybe Connacht or Sligo. Just because it's like, there's the place that I like. It's the only tribe. I'm gonna admit, I'm glad they included at least one tribe that, you know, is like, it's like Alaskan, but it's also Canadian, and so there's a bit of a line there, but they didn't, there's so many tribes in Alaska that they did not include. The Athabaskan, the Tlingit, the Yupik, the Cupik, the, like, I'm kind of sad. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of a little sad. about all the tribes that they didn't include. And I know they included so many. They did. They included a lot. But all the ones that I grew up around are not included. Where's the D&D dice when you need it? I do still have a dice roll, but I guess we'd need a fourth to choose from if we were gonna do like a D4. There's so many. War of the Roses has already started at this point, I'm pretty sure. At least the first part of the War of the Roses. I mean, that's a 100-year war. I'm pretty sure it already started at this point. Because it was done by the time of Henry VIII. And he was in the 1500s. So, like, I'm pretty sure War of the Roses has already begun. But I could be wrong. I'm not English, after all. Yes, plus 10 points for inclusivity and then -9. And like, there's nothing for Greenway. It's just called Wasteland. That's rude. Oh, it's a disaster event. Okay, good to know. There are so many. Meg, welcome in. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. And thank you for the lurk. You can pop territory on the coast, but okay. There's definitely a lot more competition for land over in the European sector. Inverness, North. What if you choose by color? But some of them have the same color. Castile and Scotland have the same color, or close to the same color. If you start with a European country, you get to fight quickly, but that means you need to be prepared quicker. Makes sense? Neptune, thank you so much for the raid. Raiders, welcome in. And if anyone needs to raid and run, feel free to do so. Neptune, let me give you a shout out. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Moon Club. It's so good to see you. I'll come over. Neptune, what were you doing in The Sims today? Let me know what was up. How was it going? What were you up to? I'd love to hear about it. If you're new to my channel, please, okay, I can't talk today, apparently. I'm struggling, but welcome in. I'm Ren. My pronouns are she, her, and I am a Sims 4 variety streamer. I play Sims 4 Ultimate Decades, typically twice a week. And then I play other games like Medieval Dynasty. Today we're playing Europa Universalis 4 for the first time. We're also fundraising at the moment for the Red Cross to try and aid the relief efforts going on in Southern California due to the devastating wildfires around LA County. But welcome in, everyone. It's so good to see you. It's good to meet you if you're new. Yes, I am. They're all scheduled. They're not all yet available on my YouTube, but they're mostly available. They're slowly like coming in batches because I didn't want to just drop them all at once. So I spread them out kind of like a day at a time. So I think at least the first 4 or 5 episodes are on on my YouTube channel playlist right now. But we'll be completely caught up on YouTube by the end of the month. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Like I said, we're gonna play Europa Universalis. Why does it have to have such a terribly, like, Latin name? But yeah, if anyone needs to raid and run, feel free to do so. If you'd like to hang out with us while we explore this new game, we've been trying to decide what nation we are going to play as tonight for our very first time playing this game. Let's see. All right, there's a lot of nations to choose from. I mean, if we start in Europe, like Pinky said, we're going to have to fight quickly, which could be good, but it also means we need to be prepared quickly. Pros and cons. We could start with one of the Native American tribes. In the US, if I was going to do that, I personally lean towards the Haida as the closest to my own home state of Alaska. Yeah, no worries, Neptune. Go get some rest, gorgeous, and have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. And I hope you have a very good night. I feel so redundant tonight. I just keep repeating myself. Thought I saw Leo, but he's not there. Okay. Alrighty. Maybe it's better to start with one that we're not going to fight as quickly on. That way we have a little more time to get our feet under ourselves. Or do y'all want the chaos of being in a European country? If you start far away from Europe, you get tech and ideas really slow. That's also a good point. Well, you know what? They start on Eurasia, so you get tech upgrades easier. Makes sense. Everyone's saying chaos. Okay. All right, well, let's start in Europe then. Most of I've got Irish ancestors all over Ireland, so it doesn't really matter, especially if we take over all of Ireland. But Ireland for the lulz, Gaelic kingdoms for the win, for sure. So do we want to be Connacht or Sligo? Should I put it to a poll? Connacht's flag is blue and white. Sligo's is yellow on black. If that makes anybody... We're down to 2. I could do a coin toss at this one. We'll say 1 for Connacht, 2 for Sligo. 1, Connacht it is. Okay. We are going to go as Connacht, the independent nation of Connacht. We are King Ulick ruled the Burke. We got some administrative skills, some diplomatic skills, some military skills. Got some mission trees. I guess I could have just done random nation, but oh well. We're gonna play as Connacht first. Let's see how this game works. What? You can only earn achievements in Iron Man mode? What's Iron Man mode? There's a lot of achievements in this game. And you can only get them in Iron Man mode. Well, I guess, you know, I love a good achievement. Iron Man mode is no saving, so you so you have to basically play until it's over. I can't do that tonight. I have to work tomorrow. Auto saves only. Okay, so there are saves. There's just auto saves. I feel like that's acceptable. That's acceptable. I like achievements. I like achievements. And this game has a lot. This game has over 300 Steam achievements. For those who care for that. I like achievements. I like trying to get achievements. I like getting achievements. They make me happy. I gotta catch them all. I'm okay with autosaves only. I don't want to not be able to get achievements. We'll just keep an eye on when the autosaves happen. And that's how we'll work it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I want the chance for achievements. Give me all the badges. Stream save. Connacht. Okay. Let's see. The note at the bottom is in very small letters. But it says, rumors of Ottoman weakness caused Pope Eugene IV to call for a crusade against them in 1443. With the West still embroiled in the 100 Years' War, the King of Hungary and Poland, Władysław III, took on the cause to finally expel the scourge of Christendom from Europe. Led by General John Hunyadi, the White Knight, the Hungarian army saw some initial success, but was ultimately defeated. The abdicated Sultan Murad II came back to aid his son and led the Ottoman army to victory at the Battle of Varna, where King Władysław was killed. Peace was eventually signed, but the way for further Ottoman expansion into the Eastern Europe now lay open. Okay, Pinky, you've played England mostly. You like your fleet. Do not touch your boats or you will have to fight more of them. You start with a lightning conquest of Ireland. As a tip, England can be rather helpful in taking Ireland, but their AI won't give much to you. You can also get help from France when England goes to fight them over a little bit of France. Whoever you ask for help, be good friends with them. Make sure they have a decent navy. Good to know. Thanks for the tips. All right, we're going to start Iron Man mode because I am a masochist who is desperate for all the achievements. We're loading. All right. Ireland in 1444 is divided among many disparate clans in the wake of the collapse of the direct English rule. English control is now limited to a small area around Dublin, known as the Pale. Immediately beyond the Pale are the domains of the peerage of Ireland, the Earls of Desmond, Ormond, Ulster, and Kildare. These lords once governed in the name of the English crown, but their fealty is now nominal at best. They reign independently and often in defiance of English influence. Thank you for the pronunciation tips, Pinky. I knew I was butchering them, but... let's see. They reign independently and often in defiance of English influence. Over the centuries, the transplanted Anglo-Norman nobility have become as Irish as the population they govern. Offaly and Leinster are surrounded by potential enemies, but also by opportunities for an aggressive ruler. In the north, the earldoms of Tyrone, Tyrconnell, and Ulster sit precariously in the path of both English and Scottish expansionism. The O'Neill clan of Tyrone may have to put aside their pride and consider an alliance with one of these powers if they ever wish to restore the legacy of their legendary ancestor, High King Niall of the Nine Hostages. Thomond, Sligo, Clonarcarde, which is also Connacht, and Munster in the west and south are relatively safe from the ambitions of regional powers, at least for the time being. These clans have long and storied histories claiming descent from Irish heroes such as Brian Boru and Cartac the Elder. If they choose to seize it, they have the opportunity to expand throughout Ireland and become powers in their own right. All right, that's our country. We're in the Burke Dynasty. We are Catholic, which gives us a true faith modifier and missionary strength versus heathens. Let's see. Catholic countries can interact with the papacy. Papacy? I'm not Catholic. I don't know how to pronounce that. Help. Papal influence, they accrue over time. Influence can either be used to become a papal controller or get favors from the Pope. I'm just going to say the Pope. Early start dates, most Christian world is Catholic. Over time, reform desire will build up as a result of the collective actions of all Catholic rulers. Welcome in. Your follow is anonymous, but just know that we're glad you're here. Just don't want to put you on the spot. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome in. Feel free to lurk or chat as you please. Welcome in, Cray. Oh, don't worry. We're just getting started. We spent a lot of time agonizing over which nation we were going to play as. Let's see. Okay, our government is the Irish Kingdom. Yes, Iron Man Ireland game for the first run. This means that the ruler is in place for life, his succession dependent on having an heir. Heirs are acquired either over time or through event choices. If the monarch dies before your heir reaches maturity, a regency council can take over, preventing declaration of war. We can have consorts, which can be acquired through royal marriage events or when an heir is created. A consort will rule until the heir reaches maturity instead of a regency council. Let's see. Augmented by the estates of the realm, these can differ from country to country, but represent strong interest groups within the country, can give powerful benefits if they are loyal and influential. Could be a great hindrance if disloyal or too influential. Let's see. Government reforms, add distinctive bonuses to government over the course of a game. Okay. Yes, I'm going in blind. I have not done the tutorial or anything. I've decided to be, well, probably a little bit dumb. But, or ambitious, or however you want to say it. Marry for friendship. Otherwise you get no heirs. Let's see. Oh, Cray, you didn't find the tutorial very helpful anyway. Okay, good to know. Let's see. Holy Roman Empire dominates German and Northern Italian regions. Okay. Okay. Let's explore. I will say, being someone who is nearsighted, all the small, tiny letters are really bugging me. It's like my mic's here and I feel like I have to like really lean in. Like I'm wearing my glasses and this font is so small. We need a general. Okay. Let's figure out how to do that. If I'm not gonna be Sligo, I'm gonna take over Sligo. Let's see. We are the Irish. We do have an heir who is aged 4 at the moment. Really, this font is so tiny. Is there a setting I can do to, like, increase the font? Because the font is really small. I'm looking. There's nothing to increase the font size. Oh dear. I'm gonna be squinting at this game the entire time I'm playing. The font is like size like 8 or 9. Like it's tiny font. It's like, I swear, my eyes are not that bad, but it is very small font. Let me check. I think no, I'm at max resolution, Micah. As it is, so... Like, you should be able to tell, like, just looking on my screen, just how small the font is. And it's like, there's no zoom in expandability. Like, I've played games with small font, but there's a lot of small font. This definitely would not be Steam Deck friendly. Alright, we got our army here. One army. You have to pause it just to read each pop-up it gives you. Ooh, yeah. No, that's gonna be me. It's really tiny. I'm gonna say that's probably gonna be, like, when I do review the game, that's gonna be my biggest complaint. Is I'm gonna be like, the font is frickin' small. Oh. It's like, and I have a big monitor. Like, my monitor is 27 inches. And it's tiny. So I can only imagine how small that font is on a smaller screen. Like, because I have a 27-inch monitor that this game is on, and I still find the font to be tiny. And I can't imagine trying to play this on, like, my college laptop, which only has, like, a 15-inch screen. Oh, jeez. So far, number one complaint, too small font. I feel like I need to move where my camera stuff are. Hold on. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I imagine. All right, let's give our army a leader. Recruit a general. I found the button. It'll cost... Do I have that much? Well, it let me do it, so I must have. I must have had enough, because it let me do it. We got Brennan O'Mugden. Yeah, all right, we have a general. We do have advisor slots open as well. Sorry, I'm like having to like lean out of the frame so I can see what these things are saying. Nez, welcome in. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. Could you not type before Nez? Let's see. Where's my money? Everything's so small. Oh, geez. Oh, sometimes the larger screen size, the smaller font is because UI isn't set for 4K. That makes sense. No! I can make a note to give you your blanket. Cray. Top left with the gold pieces. Okay, I see it. We're not rich enough for the first guy. Let's see. No, not able to get your beanie either. Okay, don't get advisors yet. Okay, I will take that advice. Our enemies are Leinster. Sligo is not one of our enemies. Our enemies are Leinster over here. Thomond, right to our south. We share a border with them, so we'll want to take them out pretty quickly. Desmond, which is like Cork, so right after them. And then down here, so let's try and take the western coast, which is beautiful, by the way. I've been there. It's gorgeous. Yes, we're gonna yoink their stuff. Okay. Figuring this out. Ooh. We have more expenses than we have income right now. That is not a good sign. I'm sure we'll fix it. It'll be fine. Do worry about them fighting you together. How do we know if they're allied? Ah, here's the diplomacy. They're rivals with Sligo. And us. And Ormond. Enemies. They don't consider us an enemy. They do consider Sligo an enemy. We have a mutual enemy in Cork. But I wonder if I could get Sligo to gang up with me on these guys. Well, it doesn't look like they have any allies then. Go for them before you can get friends. Sounds like a good plan. All right. Make sure it's justified. Going to war for no reason is bad. Oh. Dang, I never had to justify my wars in Civ. And even if I did, they wouldn't take it. Okay. Well, should I just play? Where's the play button? Where's the play button? Justifying wars is very slow. Oh, I see it. I see it now. The red button. Like, we don't have any rivals. I could name Termund a rival. They consider us a rival, so... More likely to get alliances with their enemies, 25% prestige from defeating them in battles, no trade efficiency penalty when embargoing, 25 plus spy network construction against them, negative 33% cost for demanding provinces from them in a peace deal. Yes. I mean, they already consider us a rival, so I feel like it's valid to call them our rival. At least I think. Okay. They are a rival. What else is happening? Anything? Oh, there it is. Ooh, we have gained the humiliate rival Casus Belli against Tormund. We can humiliate our rivals. The goal is to force your enemy to admit defeat and be humiliated in the eyes of the world. Casus Belli. Okay, so I need to select another rival. Who are Sligo's rivals? Almond. And then Donegal and up there. Well, that makes sense. It's all the people they share borders with. Let's see. Should I name Sligo my other rival? They don't consider us a rival right now. I feel like we should keep that friendly for the moment so I'm not fighting on two fronts. Humiliation wars are not worth it. Okay, good to know. Yeah, don't rival a friendly. Yeah, we're currently friendly with Sligo, so we're not going to rival them. I'll rival with Cork. Or... oh, it won't let me rival with... oh, Desmond, yes. They don't like us anyway. They hate us. Munster hates us. Leinster hates us. Desmond hates us anyway. We actually have friendly relations with our northern neighbors. Okay. Yeah, rival those that hate you and have rivaled you. Let's see. Ooh, buildings. We have buildings slots. None of which we can afford. Policies? None available yet. Okay. Where did my rivals page go? Let's see. All right. Oh, there it is. Why am I looking? There we go. Yeah, Munster hates us anyway, so... We need a better reason than humiliation to declare war. Objectives? Try to get to a profit. Yes, thank you, Pinky. Well, if I can reduce for the army until I'm ready to go to war, then that'll help me get some income. Oh, what's this? Herald from Austria. They tell us of the Kingdom of Italy and the Empire. For years now, imperial authority over the Kingdom of Italy has been waning. Successive emperors have failed to impose their will on the Italian states, as they have begun to act with total disregard for the imperial laws and customs. Unless the wayward nations of northern Italy are firmly reined in soon, Italy may slip out of imperial control forever. Makes sense, Pinky. Herald from Byzantium. They tell us about the event Confirmation of the Council of Florence, where among the possible options they went with, we stand by our decisions as their choice of actions. Casus Belli. We gained humiliate rival Casus Belli against Desmond and Munster. Not good enough. Let's see. Lund is now the seat of a new cardinal. He is loyal to Denmark. They have one active cardinal. Okay. How do I make spy networks? Ah, found it. Build spy network. Send a diplomat to build up our network of spies and information in Thumund. They will increase the size of our spy network by 1.86 each month. While our agent is active and the spy network is larger than 25, there is a 2% risk of discovery each month. If we are discovered, it will damage relations with the target country, reduce the size of our network, and prevent us from further growing for a while. Oh, they're allied with Kildare by royal marriage. That's over here. Seems to have worked. It says I've got Connor or Kieran from, is working to build a spy network. Okay, I am waiting for something to happen. What just happened? Did I get money? I think I got money. Mm. Okay, Pinky. Let's see. I want to build something, but I have no money. I want a castle, gosh darn it. Oh, hey. Oh, it's Moldavia. Tell us about Romans' invasion, where among possible options they went with seek support from Hungary as their choice of action. Okay. We got an autosave. Let's see. Vladislav, the third successor. My heir is 5 years old. Let's see. Oh, it saves every in-game month? Good to know. Looking. Okay. How do I do the improve province thing, Pinky? Ooh, Ulster lacks an heir. Where are they? They're up here. They don't have an heir. Ormond also does not have an heir. That's good to know. So, click a province. Oh, hey, I see. Yes, buttons are found. A lot of buttons in this game. The amount of buttons in this game make the buttons in Banished look minimal. Minimalist. Like a minimalist dream. Okay. So let's boost. There we go. Oh my gosh, there's a little tiny village. It's so cute. Okay, we can time in. Oh, wait. Summon a Diet. Alright, let's summon a Diet. Okay. Alright, the agenda of the Diet. The estates of Clonicarde have proposed agendas for the summoned Diet. Favoring one of the estates here could have large benefits in the long term. The clergy request we invest in the prosperity of their lands in Connacht. The nobility see Ulster as a valuable potential ally. They recommend we seek closer ties with them. The burghers request that we invest in the prosperity of the city of Galway. Oh my gosh, Cray nearly doubling their cozy. Alright. So, if we do invest in Galway, then the base production needs to be at least 4. What do you think? Should we try and get closer ties with Ulster, who does not have an heir currently? Or I honestly lean towards trying to get the Galway. Invest and try and get production up. All right, that's what we're going with. I've got some diplomatic power that I can then invest. Okay. I completed the agenda. That was easy. We got 10 loyalty and some ducats. Let's see. New cardinal, loyal to England, tosser. Just wait, cardinals. You'll get your comeuppance when Henry VIII takes the throne. Easy peasy. Should I summon a Diet every time I finish one of those, or do I, like, give a little gap between them? I don't know that I can summon another. No, I can't. I have to wait a little bit. I have to wait 5 years. Okay. In that case, let's wait. We gotta wait 5 years. Okay. Oh. Pause. My king, those underhanded rogues in Thomond have the gall to claim Connacht as their own. How do I know when... Though their claim is obviously spurious, it's enough to justify war if they wish it. Spy, what were you doing? You were supposed to lay a claim on them, not vice versa. Here we go. Here's our thing. Ah, they did a royal marriage with Donegal too? Yeah, I don't have a claim yet except Casus Belli. We're not quite strong enough to fabricate a claim. Yeah, it's at 20. At 20, we can fabricate a claim. We have 16.83. So we need a little bit more to be able to make a claim. One more month should do it. Rumor is spreading that neither of those are countries that I'm familiar with. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can fabricate a claim. Fabricate claim will reduce the size of our spy network. Give us claim on there. That'll last for 25 years. My king, we now gained a claim on Thurmond. While Thurmond might be suspicious of the documents we've produced, it's still enough to justify war if we so wish. Shall we go to war? I need economy. More soldiers and then go. Okay, well I changed. I got the economy bit taken care of. To fund our fleet and army. Doo-doo-doo. Should I try and get Sligo in on an alliance with me? Dingle Bay. Oh no, they're already... Okay, it's going. Ah, we have gained the Conquer Casus Belli against Thomond. They hold provinces we have claims on. War goal is take the province you have claim on from the target. Alright, so declare war, I guess? Yeah, other places are laying claim on it too, so it's like, I want to take it. How do I do this? Why doesn't it show up on my actual thing here? Like, I know I do have claim on it, but it won't let me. I'm confused why it didn't show up on mine. Oh, it'll ask why. Okay. They do have enemy allies in Kildare and Tynol, neither of which I share borders with. I can mark that they're not considered a co-belligerent. Don't tick the boxes. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and confirm. And go to war. So how does this work? Is that accurate? Oh, I see. Fight! Fight for the motherland! No! I think they won, Pinky. Fudge! Gosh darn it. Or did they? Or did they not? I'm confused. Who won? Pause. Okay, I see our soldiers there. Let's see. I lost this one. And I lost this one. I'm losing, Pinky. I'm dead already? Oh, shoot. GG. Basically game over. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, now I guess I'm Talmud? Or do I just not get to play anymore? I'm sad now. Oh, the game ends. Okay. Fair enough. Doesn't look like they're doing that. Because it changed the flag over Connacht. This is a tough game. It's complex. Oh. No, I can't load a save game in Iron Man mode, apparently. I didn't even make it 2 years. I do like how much they have, like, history in it and such, though. Like, as in, you know, and it's not perfect or anything. It's not 100% gonna stick to history, but... Zero. I don't have a pie to take to the face for charity. I hadn't really... I kind of decided spontaneously to start fundraising just because of the recent events in Southern California. But I haven't actually solidified what the milestone or donor rewards are going to be. I don't know. Chat, do you want me to take a pie to the face for charity? I've never really considered that because I consider it a waste of food to do that. But, I mean, if y'all really want it to be a milestone, I would make it a milestone. I have not. I have not done one before, as of yet. But I've only been streaming a little over a year, so... But welcome in. Good to have you. Yeah, I don't know. Personally... Like, if it was just like a pie pan of whipped cream, I'd feel better about it, just because I really abhor the idea of wasting food. No, I've never done a pie to the face thing in real life. No. Okay, something to think about. Yeah. So I'd feel better about that than an actual pie, because then I feel less like I'm wasting food. Yeah, more of a slapstick comedy type pie. Sabrina, have you come in just because you want to make me suffer? And yeah, I will give it some thought because I haven't actually had time to set in stone what the milestone rewards are going to be for the fundraiser. Like I said, this was a rather, this wasn't pre-planned because obviously going into January, I did not expect Los Angeles to be hit by such devastating wildfires in the start of the year. So this was kind of a spur of the moment. I'm going to fundraise. I'm donating what I get from streaming for the month to Red Cross as well. You know, very different from my last fundraising month, which was September, which I did for the National Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And I had that thoroughly planned out. But no, I'll definitely give it some thought and consider it. I'll probably do a few polls in my Discord with my community to figure out what. But there won't be anything probably tonight. Just because... Yeah, it's absolutely catastrophic, and like I said, yeah, it was more not so much a planned fundraising month, just spurred by the natural disaster. So, haven't had time because I do work a full-time job. And I had less than an hour when I got home from when I went live. So, haven't had time to actually nail down what the milestones / donor incentives will be, or what I'll do for this fundraiser just yet. But we'll take things into consideration. But, you know, I'm actually pretty, I know, usually I would stream for like an hour longer. But I am pretty tired actually, and I have to get up early because I am pet sitting. And I'm gonna have to get up early so that I have time to take care of my friend's pet as well as my own pet. Before I go to work. Tomorrow. So I think since we hit game over so fast, we'll probably come back to this at some point. I really wish the font was bigger because it's really small. And that makes it harder on my eyes. But I think we're going tonight. My next stream will be Saturday. We'll be continuing our Sims 4 Ultimate Decades Challenge. Yeah, sorry Pinky to end early. I'm tired and I have to get up early and I have to not like sleep it. You know, I have to make sure that I actually get up on time tomorrow. But we will come back to this in the future. I'll probably play it in Discord if I don't play it on stream. At some point. But let's see if I can find someone real quick for us to raid out to. Anybody? What are we feeling? Do y'all want to go into a Sims stream? Or do you want to go into a Europa stream? I don't know the community for Europa. There's only 2 other people and one of them's way too big for me to want to go in on. You'd love to try your... All right, let's try making a new friend. Let me check their rules here. Okay. Fairly similar. They say no backseat gaming in theirs, so just, you know, says they'll ask for help if they want it. And they're called L Laser Edge. So let's go try to make a new friend. Oh, or Sims. We know people in Sims. Wait! Floofy! Floofy just went live. Hold up, hold up. Well, not just. They've been live for almost an hour, but... Sims is safe space, that is true. Floofy, let's go raid Floofy. Let's go raid Floofy, yeah. I'll give it a little shout out in case anybody gets lost. Grab your raid messages. Ah! I'm sorry if you're getting stuck in ads. We're gonna get out of here as quick as we can. And, Oop. But yeah, let's go raid Floofy, show them some love, grab your raid messages. We're gonna head out. My next stream will be Saturday, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern for Ultimate Decades Challenge, if you'd like to join. Then I hope you all have a great night, day, whatever time zone you're in. We'll try Europa Universalis again another time, probably a day that I have more time, because this is a very in-depth kind of game. And I want to be able to give it the attention it deserves, which I'm not sure a weekday stream is ideal for. So we might try fitting it in like an extra special Sunday stream at some point for a longer gameplay. But until then, it's a goodbye for now, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I will see you next time.